Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Outbound Escobar, here to equip and inspire you to get outside and enjoy nature more. In today's episode, we're gonna talk about how to take your kid hiking. Alright guys, so first thing, get it out of the way, right? If you're gonna take a young person hiking with you, number one thing is make sure that where you're taking them is something that they're going to enjoy. Do you agree?
Agree.
He agrees. I mean, if you're going to this hike where it's just a couple of miles of flat ground and nothing else to look at but trees, look, I enjoy those. You might really enjoy those too. They're peaceful, they're serene, great moments, right? However, you gotta look at it through the eyes of a 5-year-old. You gotta look at it through the eyes of whoever it is you're taking hiking. If this is gonna look like you just drug them out of the house to walk through a park, they might not be too excited about it. So think about them when you're picking your location. Places near water where they can jump in and swim is great. Places where they have a great vista or maybe some cool rocks to climb on, a cabin to explore. Think of something that is an actual destination that you 2 or 3 or 4, however people in your family will all enjoy together. If you think of your location with the youngest person in mind, you can make sure that the hike that you go on with the family or just your kid is something that everybody enjoys.
Yeah, but if you go on rocks and then set up a tent and then when nighttime and you never sleep in it and then you just put your head on a rock and then go to sleep doing a handstand, that's terrible. That'll hurt you bad.
Yep.
Yep.
The next thing you want to do, once you've already located a pristine, perfect spot to take your child, is make sure that you're packing the essentials. Now, I'm not gonna go over every single thing to pack a day pack. I literally just made a video about that. So if you are curious to how to pack the essentials of a day pack, make sure you check that out. I'll put it on the link to the description. However, I do want you to see something. Turn around, buddy. This is my son's backpack. Obviously, get a backpack that fits them, that is not gonna bump against their butt, it's gonna make them uncomfortable, right? This was from REI. You guys already know that I'm a big believer in their product. Make sure that your kid has water, of course. Snacks is a big thing, but I want you to see that in this pack, I leave the essentials that never ever leave. He has his compass here, he has his flashlight, he knows how to use them. Your kid might not know how to use them yet, but make sure that he has his own essentials in there, such as his flashlight and water, and also a big thing that I recommend that you invest in is a Mylar blanket. This is very important because this is a perfect tool that is easy to use. Even a 5-year-old knows how to use it. If you teach them how, they can keep themselves dry if it starts to rain, they can keep themselves warm if it gets really cold, and hold on in case of something terrible that might happen, in case of an emergency. This can actually legitimately save their lives. And I'll teach you guys how to teach a 5-year-old to use it in just a few seconds. Essentially, a super easy way to use this tool is to just teach your child to find a spot that is away from debris, preferably under a tree or something along those lines, and just cover themselves with it. If it's raining or if they're cold, they can get completely under it. One thing to keep in mind is that some condensation might build up. But if they're able to keep their face out and just allow it to leave it that way, they can still breathe easily. And even if they're a little bit more claustrophobic than other kids maybe, this will save them the paranoia. The great benefit of this material is that, again, it's super easy to use and it's extremely light. So if you want to make sure your kid has a way to keep themselves safe and dry and warm should the worst happen, this is actually a very handy and very useful survival method to teach your child when they're out in the woods. Okay, so you got your essentials, you got your location picked. The next thing that I want you to do, get some cool tools to give to your kid. Listen, half of the reason we love getting outside is because we get to use cool tools. Kids are no different. So whether it be binoculars or their very own hiking pole, a cheap and great tool such as a hiking pole or binoculars can go a long way to make the kid feel like, man, I am having an adventure right now. This is Johnny's actual hiking pole, isn't that right, buddy?
Yeah.
This is the one that he uses. He loves taking it out. He loves using the binoculars, and it's so cool because the binoculars particularly are easy for kids to use, and it can allow them to see some really cool things out in nature. All right, y'all, last few pieces of advice. Wherever you're going, make sure you keep it under a mile. The reason I say that is because you got a little person with you. That means that you're gonna be hiking a lot slower than you're used to, and you have to consider that their little legs get tired a lot faster than yours. So keep it under a mile. That's counting the way there and the way back. So usually when I take my boy out, we do about half a mile in and then a half a mile back out, and that works great. And along with that, make sure you bring plenty of snacks, and that they're snacks that they're actually going to enjoy. Don't feel obligated to buy trail mix or granola because you're going hiking and that's what you need to take. Now, bring the stuff that you know that they like, whether it be Cheez-Its, Goldfish, gummy bears, whatever you know that they like, bring it with you. It's gonna make the experience a lot more enjoyable. All right, so that is our tips and tricks to make sure that your kid enjoys the hike along with you. Do me a favor, if you like this video, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and let us know in the comments what are some of the favorite things you like to do with your kids when you go on a hike. We hope that this helped you. We hope that this inspired and equipped you. And as always, don't forget to get out more.
And now, Outbound Escobar presents Johnny's Thoughts on Wilderness.
They can get out more now. And so a compass, you just lay him flat, and then if you're turning west, and then you're like walking, and you don't know where your car is, and you're like, there's a compass that you need to go east to get to your car, or go west to go to your car. So if you go west, it's actually to more woods. But if you go east, it's actually to your car.
Great job, buddy.
But we already made a video of that, but I'm just telling you about it.
Yeah, basic orienteering right there.
And binoculars make you see really far away, so if you don't know something that you want to know, you just use them. But sometimes binoculars have cords that, so if you're like climbing, they won't fall down.
That's right. Do you see very far away?
Yeah. I can see all the way to our yellow chair. So if you just have a compass hanging on your if you just have a compass hanging on your chest, and that's not all you need. If you just got snacks or anything, and I usually like Goldfish, and Flavor Black is a kind of Goldfish, but they just have their flavors. So like the regular Goldfish. So if you have a compass in your hand, that's good, but I used to lose my compass, so I found it, so my dad said keep it in my backpack, so I did it.
That's right.